for the 8th time just in Missouri. I've only lived in Missouri for 4 years now. And there was a point where I was just sick of it. And so I gave up. I said, I can't do this by myself. And I flipped open my Bible, and it said, "Turn from your wicked ways, and I will hear you from heaven." And ever since then, I can guarantee that he's heard me every time.
And then I started going into depression and thinking all these thoughts that weren't from God. They weren't the love of God. And I remember just sitting in my room for like a week on end, not moving, not doing anything. I was just sad, and there was really no reason for it. I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't talk to anybody. And then finally, I started having suicidal thoughts. I would sleep with a knife under my bed. And I honestly thought that this place would be so much better without me, that I wasn't worth it. And then I met this boy. This boy knew my pain. He knew the hurt that I'd been going through. And this boy took advantage of me. I was molested and abused by this boy. And I felt so dirty. I felt like he had taken a part of me that I didn't want to give away. I felt like he had stolen my purity. I feel like he'd taken something from me that was of value, and I thought that there was nothing left of me that I could give. I thought I was completely worthless. I thought that there was no way that the God of the universe could love me ever again, because everything that is so precious to him was stolen from me. There's this verse in Isaiah 43. "But now this is what the Lord says, He who created you, Israel, do not fear, for I have redeemed you." Now what you have to grasp and what you have to hold on to is that when you take one step towards God, he starts passionately pursuing you, because he is a God of love. He is the Father of love. If you want to know what love is, read your word. If you want to know what love is, go find God, because he will meet you right where you're at. He met me where I was at, and I'm still here.
And sometimes we fall so far away that it feels like we can't even see him. But let me tell you something tonight. You can't go so far that God can't reach you. God's love is real. God's love is true. I can tell you as a testimony of my life that he is faithful, and in the darkest times, he can find you. And his love wants to meet you right where you are. Maybe you came into this place and you're like the people in the drama. Maybe you've fallen so far away from God that you're just in a dark place. You have no idea where to turn to. This is the night to make a change.